estábamos con esta. Vamos a seguir esta. Yo creo que ya no va a haber más... los compañeros ya no tienen más charla, me parece. Ya terminamos todo. Las quests. Vamos...
Back on stage.
There's Lenos's associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes? I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover any clues about Lenos's plan.
Half-eaten stale bread, a water flask, muddy socks, and this mostly gone, warm, I don't even know what this is. Ale? Looks like he's been nursing it a while. A bedroll? It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain?
What are you poking about in there for?
Lenos intends to destroy the city with Blight and Darkspawn.
Carthus. Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in a city. You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
Para usar mejor la build, porque me estoy equivocando. Primero tengo que congelar y después tiro el... A ver. Porque... encima tengo el punto S, me olvidé. Zona duración. Bueno, eso aumenta... Pues me daño por cada enemigo alcanzado. Bueno, es verdad. Esta también cumple ese papel. Golpea al enemigo con una técnica zona. Entonces lo mismo, ¿no? Es lo mismo. Porque las dos son de zona. Tienen los mismos beneficios. Y este lo dejé... de control. Bueno, está bien. Me queda un punto, a ver. No, eso no sirve. Esto tampoco, de asalto. Maná, más maná. No sé si me conviene más maná, porque conviene gastarlo para hacer más daño. Hay regeneración. Le ponemos este. Hace un poco más de daño, porque este... Acumulaciones máximas de necrosis. Bueno, ese también. Las fricciones. Vamos a poner ahí, listo. Dejamos ahí. Claro, da lo mismo. Puedo lanzar cualquiera de las dos. Porque las dos tienen la bonificación. Como son de zona. Que me aumenta el daño por cada enemigo. Y encima está la runa también, que no la estoy usando. Ah, le pegué. Cuando le pegué en el punto débil me parece que el punto débil es cuando abre la cosa esa, la de adentro. Le saqué 9.900. 9.999.
Something tore through these gates. Something big.
Ahí está, mira. En esta misión era de arma en golpes críticos y el punto débil. Más daño todavía.
Watch out! I bet this darkspawn was what tore through the gates.
They're close.
I see we've company. Excellent hit, Rook.
Save a little for the rest of us, Rook.
More blight in the way. Did it. We can get through now.
There's a lot of them.
There's quite a few of them.
I'll make this quick.
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
It reminds me of the necropolis, though far less well maintained.
No good. There must be another one.
Find the blight boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing. We got it. Way should be clear.
Shadow dragons? How did you find this thing? Venator, to me! You think you won? You think you can stop the Venatori? Or the risen gods?
We're certainly gonna try.
The Shadow dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city. Bring these dissidents to justice. That's an order. That you remain standing is an affront to Tevinter.
We are Tevinter. That's one less corrupt Templar in Rathis. Let's look around, see what we find.
In Treviso, we have a tale of a masked man who lived in the bowels of the city.
But why?
Drama. Why else?
The Risen Gods ritual. That's what the gods in the Venatori are preparing for. Lenos's documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans and what they want to do to Tevinter. These star charts predict an eclipse to make magic stronger.
The celestial alignment of an eclipse would only increase the power of the ritual the gods are preparing for. That must be the plan.
All this, the ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
The Shadow Dragons will be pleased to learn of what transpired here.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, of course. But the lists of magisters you got your hands on, now there's the real gold.
You've looked at it already. Of course you have.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means?
This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this against those who've been hurting the people for years.
You on the throne? Dorian.
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
The Shadow Dragons have heard that before. After Corypheus, with the Lucerni. We expose corruption and stop slavers, but nothing really changes. What makes you think it'll be different this time?
Surely you're not suggesting we give up entirely. After all, you're still here. The rot in Tevinter is buried deep. We've been digging it out bit by bit, only for it to grow back. But what you've given us allows us to strike at the heart.
So the rot has no chance to return. But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to rally the people. I say we make the information known. Allow the people to see the real justice served. Prove that from now on, we work for them.
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten the Lucerni? I no longer trust that political machine will work in our favor. No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more forceful approach. Destroy them and their networks utterly.
Swords and spies and blackmail? The devious means you learned in the South? If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same. No, we have to do this in the open. Show the people of Tevinter that we're here for them.
We're shadow dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you knew the system didn't work for the people.
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light. And Rook has brought us what we need.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you once and you still...
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in this. Rook, we're talking about your city. Your Tevinter too. Which strategy do you prefer?
What sort of change are you trying to achieve?
For a start, slavery. Abhorrent. It needs to go no more.
And Tevinter has been ruled by the Altus Mages for all of its history. That must change. The Zoparati, non-mages, deserve a say in their own governance.
And all that's just the beginning of what will undoubtedly be a long journey.
Shouldn't you be on the same side?
We are on the same side. We both know what Tevinter needs. How best to get it, that's the question.
If we went with Dorian's plan, I'd support it fully. But we won't, because he'll come around and realize that I'm right.
And I'd absolutely back you up on that, if you were right, which you aren't.
We'll see.
Will we?
Maevaris, you really believe making this evidence public will work?
Dorian wants to work behind the scenes, but once again, it's the Magisters and Highbloods pulling the Imperium's strings. That doesn't inspire. It's a tactic used by our enemies. We need to show Tevinter that we can be different.
Unless they find some way to bury it? Or leverage their wealth, power, and status as they often have before?
Politics is a long game. If we use force against our enemies, our allies will remember it.
No entiendo mucho lo que dice esta señora. Enemigues nuestros, aliados, esto no sé qué significa.
Dorian, are you really suggesting violent revolution?
Not necessarily. Sometimes a mere threat of violence is sufficient.
He learned that from his friends in the South. I hear Ferelden settled a succession crisis with a duel.
It worked. Astoundingly.
We're not Ferelden.
I'm merely saying we need to consider bold and creative methods of achieving our ends. The game is rigged. Why play by rules crooked magisters already exploit? Clear the board and start over. If they're gone, we can fill the magisterium with those who respect the office. Then we'll actually see progress.
You want me to choose who will be Archon? Sure, I'm a Shadow Dragon, but there are so many others here.
Then talk to them. Ask what they think. Asher and Tarquin, Nev, Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are. We should all be comfortable with whatever course we take.
All right, I'll go do that. So, what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatori's plans, the god's ritual. Would have liked to see his face when he lost, but having him gone is good enough.
I meant about Maevaris and Dorian. We all want change. Who will be more effective in getting it?
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
Maevaris said talk to Nev. I'm talking to Nev.
Maevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. But if you're asking me, I'd go with Maevaris. She'll inspire people, show them that the Magisterium can be better than it is. Right now, after the gods and everything else, that's what this city needs. What we all need.
Thanks, Nev. That helps.
That's what I'm here for.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
Leno's got what he deserved.
Makes you smile, doesn't it? Drinks for everyone.
Leno's made my life miserable. Rana's too.
I hear he started out different. Maybe he once cared about something other than gold. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And I'm not going to mourn the one I did. Still, I'll thank the bastard for writing everything down. And delivering it to us all neat.
Dorian and Maevaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
Any course of action is better than sitting around, if you ask me.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's way is my choice. He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses.
Dorian is a brash rebel.
And Maevaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate Maevaris returning as the leader they've always wanted to see.
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
What do you think might happen, depending on who leads?
With May, she gets power back again. Gets one more shot at changing Tevinter from the top down. Worst that could happen is nothing. But that's what you risk when all you rely on is hope. But with Dorian...
We could get chaos, strife. Things might get harder before they get easier. If they get easier.
I'll take my chances.
This is not helping. At all.
If I'd known you wanted help, I wouldn't have said anything.
Quinn.
What? Opinions are cheap. Sometimes you just have to go where you go.
I have faith, Rook.
Still not helpful.
Maker. A full quarter of the Magisterium supporting a cult. Bending the knee to these risen old gods just for a taste of more power. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods? So they can destroy the world?
Demanding intelligence, rationality, and self-awareness from our peers. You ask too much, Maevaris.
Look at me. Such a fool.
Ah, it's Rook. You spoke with the others.
What do you think? Who should be leading the charge from here on?
I hope this signals the start of the change we've worked toward.
The start of the change, as you say. Things won't be different overnight.
But we'll keep fighting, because we have to, because there's no other way.
And with you and everyone here, we'll get there. We'll win. Keep believing, Rook.
What happens after it's decided who will lead?
Well, Lenos is gone, the cult's numbers are down, and they're scrambling to prepare for the god's ritual. They'll be distracted. It's a perfect opportunity to get our preparations in order.
All plans contingent on surviving the current disaster, of course.
Bueno, obviamente Dorian, porque en la batalla cultural hay que darla en todas las áreas, no solamente de afuera. Tiene que haber gente en la política. Porque vos podés tener ganadas las otras áreas, pero si no tenés política la gente no tiene a quién votar. Entonces hay que meterlo en la política Dorian. Es el Javier Milei.
Dorian should lead.
Then it is decided. Of course, it only makes sense, but... Ha! Look at me! The sudden pressure.
You won't be alone. All of us are behind you. The Shadow Dragons, the city, her people.
It will take all of them to overcome the risen gods.
You'll find a way to bring them together.
The people know they don't want blight-ridden fiends in their city. They don't need me to tell them. I can, however, show them how to fight. Gods, cults, evil magisters, nothing will stand in our way of forging a new Tevinter.
Y bueno, la señora Woki aparte no me cae bien. Bueno, vamos a hacer esta secundaria. Cuando termine esta, vamos a poder destrabar todo lo que queda de esta zona.
Hey, Antoine. Evka?
I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What? When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new blight continues.
We know the gods changed the blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
Great. Figures. So what's the blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here, in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean. Everything that calls the blight impacts the wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
Should you have told me all this? About the calling?
First Warden would have said no.
You're our friend. You chase archdemons and fight the blight. It seems fair you know what this means.
Antoine, you hear stuff in the blight, more than some of the others. Are you...
Yes. A little sensitive, but it's not calling to me. Not yet. Like everyone else, I'll know when that changes.
So we kill this eruption. It can die, right?
That's the hope. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the blight and it gets attacked, then the blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere. And spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
I'll make sure the whole thing burns.
Good.
The blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Bueno, hay una erupción, a ver. Es esta zona que antes no podíamos.
company.
Let's finish this!
I don't have a good feeling about this place.
Me neither.
Esto no estaba antes.
A barrier. I bet the eruption's on the other side. We'll need to cut off the tendrils to break through.
While holding off dark spawn.
All right, better move before more darkspawn show up.
Up on the ledge. We can hit the tendrils from there.
A ballista.
That could prove useful.
We're through.
I'm ready. Let's see what lies before us.
What is that the blood eruption?
Mierda.
The darkspawn are protecting it. We need to take them out. Let's go.
Keep fighting. Look right.
Keep going.
These things are already dead. Hold your back. Get out of there. Just say when. Just say when.
This is it. Let's get that eruption. All right, we strike and the whole thing goes up. All right, time to destroy this thing.
Bueno, ahora se van a habilitar las otras zonas que estaban ocultas.
They aren't blighted. Were they dormant?
Maybe. They're beautiful. Much like you. Ah, Rook. Hi.
We knew when you hit that eruption. The blight around Lavendel reacted. And there was a sound in it. Like nothing we've heard before.
What happened in there? What was it like?
There's some pretty scary things in the Minrathous catacombs. But I have never seen anything like that.
A story for your fellow shadows?
Not sure even the Viper will believe it.
When the eruption was destroyed, some of the bigger tendrils pulled back. The remaining blight won't vanish overnight, but it's a good sign. And this place opened up.
The flowers here, they managed to survive, buried, untouched. They have a chance to return now.
Tough little things.
Yeah, there's something special. We thought the Grey Warden's purpose would end when the last archdemons died.
And that time's almost here. It's unbelievable.
The Order is those of us left now. When the archdemons fall, some wardens will hang up their swords. Until they're calling, at least.
So the Wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but FK and I will be here. Others will stay too.
There's still blight in the world. There's something new calling to it. And to us.
There's blight inside us too. If it changed out there, have we changed as well?
What matters is that if new evils show up, we'll be here to keep them back.
Are you doing okay with all this? Really?
Don't worry, I'm good. I've got everything I need right here.
Me too.
Do you really think something inside you has changed?
It's possible. Or maybe we're the same. But does that mean we'll be the same? You can't sense the blight. But trust us, it feels different. And the sound is changing too.
As for what it means, it's like Antoine said. We don't know yet.
If new threats turn up, we'll kick their ass.
That's perfect.
The blight feels relentless most of the time. We see what it does up close.
The world dying, how it spreads. But we keep going.
And look, these flowers can make it back.
The wetlands are still blighted.
And it won't get better quickly. I still like the flowers, though.
Lavendel was named for flowers. They must have been everywhere before. When we get back.
We can stay here a bit longer first.
Oh, yes. I thought I heard birds earlier. Maybe we can find them?
The wetlands aren't fully healed.
The flowers fought back.
Yeah. Pushing back the blight? It's possible. What?
Spite was wondering if Nev would like a flower. I don't know. Maybe a small one?
Bueno, estas plantas no sé qué es. Hay tres acá. Hay una acá. El otro igual es este de acá. Pero nunca supe para qué son.
Are you still determined to separate yourself from Spite? Somehow. still determined to separate yourself from spite?
Somehow. Preferably without killing either of us in the process.
Oh. Well, then I ask you to consider the dangers to yourself and to him, should you pursue it. You wouldn't mind keeping detailed notes, would you? For the sake of knowledge.
But if I die, you can raise my corpse and ask where I went wrong.
Oh, the newly raised dead aren't always so cognizant of what laid them low. Life is ever precious, but good documentation, oh, priceless.
Bueno, ese ahí agarré la flor. Ah, a ver, pará. Y el otro... acá. Voy a ver una cosa. Pero igual no creo, no creo. Acá está la tercera flor. No, pero es esta flor azul. Y esta flor azul se encuentra en estos lugares, ¿no? Pero bueno, voy a chequear acá. Este lugar, a ver si me acuerdo. No, pero lo que había acá era un bug, me parece. Sí, era un bug. Bueno, ya está todo esto. ¿Qué otro lugar me estaba acordando? No me acuerdo. Ah, ¿dónde estaba acá? A ver. ¿Dónde estaba el demonio ese? A ver, el demonio que estaba acá. Ah, mirá. Un espíritu. No, acá no están las flores.
Your
Ah,
spirit. Despair was here before.
Light glimmers the surface. Flowers break through snow. Hope unexpected. I am such.
mirá, me dieron un logro. El único que me faltaba, me parece. Cara, había que traerlo acá. Este es...
Is despair gone?
No, but nor was I forever.
Esperanza. Ah, era solamente ese. Y bueno, ahora vamos acá, pero antes vamos al faro a ver si... No creo que tengan conversación, ¿no? No. Tenemos que ir al bar, ¿no? El cisne.
Have you heard about this shadow dragon?
Me parece que tengo todos los logros. Igual, a mí no me interesa lo de los logros, pero... Pasa que yo nunca elegí... Siempre elegí que... No defender Treviso. No sé si también hay un logro de eso, pero... Porque mi Tevinter no... No voy a elegir a Tevinter que... A dejar a Tevinter que la destrocen.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
I'm a Trevelyan. Feels like someone I haven't seen for a long time. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elginan's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
We were up against an archdemon and he reached out to help. Seemingly.
You're not sure about his motives?
Could be genuine, could be self-interest. He'd have been screwed too if we didn't make it.
He's never clear, but he's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel? They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I called him by another name for a time. Comrade, if not friend.
You went your separate ways when he turned to ending the world?
There was some unfortunate overlap. I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But?
He became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
Solus earned his prison, and the gods have earned what's coming to them too.
I'm just saying focus on tomorrow. They're the ones looking backward.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now. I just miss the banter about friends.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Vamos al faro.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time. Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert. We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
We're facing immortals. We're fighting gods. Doesn't get any tougher than this. The harder it is, the more it's worth doing. That said, we can make it easier on ourselves.
So, what's the plan?
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
The gods see farther than anyone, but they can't see everything at once.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies, wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us, except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
What about the Inquisitor? I know he's busy fighting in the south, but this doesn't end until the gods are dead. He knows that.
Saving the world? Sounds like the Inquisitor.
Reach out to him. Morgan, too. We could use their help. We're as ready as we'll ever be. We need to make our move soon.
I agree.
Get some rest, and be ready.
Events are weaving together quickly now, Rook. For good or ill, the fate of the world shall be decided soon. I received Harding's missive. Your plan is sound.
So, the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed, although he requires a few days to set events in motion. Time is needed to allot his responsibilities to those who are capable of managing them. Once settled, he has pledged himself to your cause. The snake's head must be severed, else the body simply grows anew. And what of your other allies? Will they also be ready? There is no room left for doubt or hesitation.
Only one of us has a fragment of a god inside them, Mythal.
I carry only her memories, not her strength, nor her capacity for strategy.
Well, either way, our allies will be ready.
As they must be. There will not be another opportunity to foil the schemes of Elganon and Gillenane. If we fail in this, they gain all that is needed to reshape the world in their twisted image. The evil put into place with the aid of their Arnhem servants at Tearstone will cover the entire world.
Look, the gods can't blight the world without their dagger. And they can't finish their dagger until the eclipse, which isn't for another...
While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Elgernon just caused an eclipse. The gods can finish their dagger. We need to move now.
But we were supposed to have weeks to prepare.
How much time do we actually have?
It's not weeks, I can tell you that much.
The eclipse is slowly forcing an alignment between the stars and powerful currents in the Fade.
Which means what?
I'm afraid we've only a few hours until the gods complete their dagger.
What are the gods thinking? They're ripping open the sky.
For starters.
What will we be facing on the island?
There's gonna be blight crap.
And where there's blight, darkspawn.
Right. Tearstone Island's also crawling with the entire Antom army.
They've had time to prepare. It'll be brutal.
So will the gods. We're walking right into their lair.
We may not all make it out again.
Yeah, but if we're going down, let's go down swinging. So let's stop the gods, whatever it takes.
We're with you. The gods won't leave that island.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Then we leave as soon as we can. I should talk with Bellara before we leave. See how she is.
Rook. Hi there.
What are you working on?
Oh. Some things I want to say. Important things. Before, well, everything happens. I have to get the words right. So I wrote them down to make sure.
That seems a bit much.
Just hear me out, because I might not get to say them later. Elgranon blights the moon and everything changes. Now we're rushing off without a plan?
It's kind of what we do. Go in without a plan, find something to punch. It's worked out so far.
But what if this time it doesn't? Things could go wrong. People could get hurt or... See, this is why I wanted notes.
You don't need notes. Just deal with whatever's in front of you.
That's hard without knowing what's next. But, okay, here we go. Deep breath. I care about us, about you. You anchor me. I feel calm. Well, calmer, at least. And I know you. Who you are, who I am. You let me be me.
Like there was another option?
People like to tell me how I could change, be better. They think it's easy, but it's not. I'm working on it, figuring out how to be me. But most people don't want to wait. But you do.
Of course. I like you.
That's why I'm scared about what comes next. I want us to stay together. But the Evanurs have other plans.
I don't give a shit about what Elgranon and Gillenane want. We've faced tough odds before, and we're seeing this through.
I just keep thinking about Weishaupt, how it almost went. And that was one god and a whole bunch of wardens. We're on our own. 8 of us, and now there's 2 of them.
We're always outmatched and outnumbered, but we make it through okay. Because we've got each other. And that's enough.
Is it, though?
It has to be. Like you said, it's just us.
Rook.
Yep. Abelard?
Can you stay with me for a little while?
Okay, another reason not to get myself killed. I should talk with Varric too. Get any last advice for killing a god. Varric, I hope I'm not interrupting whatever you're doing.
Take a deep breath.
The gods changed all the rules. We're going in blind. The whole team is pretty sure we're gonna die. And they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. Of course the team's on edge. It's not a personal failing for you to be scared either.
I didn't ask to be the one making all the decisions.
But you did it anyway. And that's why they look up to you. They know you're fighting a lot of thankless battles, so they don't have to. It's one of the reasons they're worried about you.
What I really need is a plan, and less bullshit.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? Better get to work. Go on. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, let's not keep the gods waiting.
You know, Rook, every time I think I've got a handle on how weird magic is, it just gets weirder.
Ah, hay que ir al Eluvian. Para, ¿no está acá en el mapa? Ah, y quiero ver una cosa. Dijo que las marcas, el inquisidor dijo que las marcas libres estaban en la mierda. Quizá porque está todo así oscuro, ¿no?
It's fortunate we weren't spotted coming in.
A lot of dreadnoughts. One shot is all it takes.
Now we just have to deal with that.
Morgan didn't exaggerate. That's the entire Antom army over there.
Doesn't change what we came to do. The gods will know we're here soon, and so will the Antom. We need a distraction. One team to draw off that army, and another to stop the gods from finishing their dagger.
I'll take half the team and cause some trouble down by the Antom ships.
Wait, I'm the scout. I can get us around this place faster.
There'll be Blight farther up, Harding, and Darkspawn.
I've fought them before, and I've got the stone on my side.
Lace? Hold on.
Someone has to do this, Tosh.
So who will it be?
No, que vaya Darwin.
Davrin's right. We need a Grey Warden and a Griffin in the lead.
Won't let you down. Either of us.
I'll take the rest of us and get to the gods before they finish their dagger and cut open the Fade. Once we're in place, Lucanus will take Solas's dagger and ambush Gillenane.
Elgernon's pet.
One problem at a time. As long as he has that archdemon, he's invulnerable. Concentrate on Gillenane first. We kill her, take the god's dagger, then deal with Elgranon.
Good luck, Rook. Let's make some history.
Good luck. And thanks. Davrin.
Just like you said in the lighthouse, Rook. We stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
Alright, not the quickest path ahead, but we might reach the gods before we're spotted. There! That must be where the gods are making the dagger.
The way their ritual's already bending the fade. We must hurry.
Well, so much for that.
Quickly, before they raise the alarm.
Y ahora que no estoy llevando atrás, no tiran el comentario que están diciendo, porque ahora no tenemos a un Kunari que nos traduzca.
Intruders, take arms!
You heard the Kunar. They've got mortars.
Human mercenaries?
The Antom aren't taking any chances. sounds like a lot more Antom across the bay.
What is all that?
Something about Gillinan giving them world-crushing power? Sounds like Davern's team found the Antom. I hope they're all right. Mercenaries again. They have mages. Not for long.
Bueno, del otro lado hay un cofre que se agarra bajando. Antom Reaver!
seek me out, Rook. We shall meet soon.
I just heard Elganon.
He said my name. And Spites.
Ah, acá vamos a sacar a todos los roedores, los predadores, así los sacamos todos juntos. A ver si vienen todos, que vengan todos. Ah, me olvidé de hacer esto. No me, con los golpes no me tiran, entonces. Bueno, sacaron más de son resistentes a necróticos.
What did this place used to be?
This isn't the first time blood's been shed here. There are old deaths trapped in these walls.
More mercenaries.
We can't let them slow us down.
From a distance!
Blight, watch your step.
If the gods finish their dagger, open the Fade, and unleash all the blight, even Solus was terrified of that.
At least the Dread Wolf recognizes the quality of these terror gods.
Your vision, your loyalty will be rewarded. Elaine and I must complete our task before we join you. But this magic we harness will transform the world. And all those within it.
And it's a big one.
Come on, we're getting closer to where the gods are making their dagger.
Intruders, the same mortals who defied us at Whitehaft. A death mage, unbreathing. A spite demon and its host. There are others. Find them. Bring us what remains.
So much for surprise.
We have to hurry. The Anton will be looking everywhere after hearing that.
Un mago que no respira. Por Enrich.
There's Davrin.
Rook, over here.
Davrin, you all right?
For now. We burned some Antom ships, led them off. But there's another wave coming.
Can you open the way out of here?
Sure thing. Let me take a look.
I think not. Careful! Behind you!
A ver qué se hace.
Give us another minute.
Doors are open, Rook. There's a lot more on top. We'll lead them away.
Be careful. We'll meet you above.
There are things I would have of you, Rook. Draw closer. You will learn what they are.
Elkanon again.
Just more talk.
Este me hace acordar al contra de NES. Me pegó.
Lot more blood on this side.
Antam ahead.
Me dio daño mejorado Lucani y no le di ninguna orden. Capaz que es alguna pasiva ahora.
On top, the intruders remain.
one bears an instrument from the Dread Wolf.
So the gods know so this is done.
Power without momentum. Power. It cannot be interrupted by mortals. I will send my creations to assist your hunt.
Oh no. Darkspawn! Did you see that flash of green light? That's a tear in the Fade.
The god's magic is already thinning the barriers.
The gods might be close, but they'd be gloating if they'd finished their dagger. If we kill Gillenane and steal that dagger, then Elgadon can't unleash the Blight.
Consider it done.
Ahí hay un bug que no se pone de color púrpura, violeta o púrpura la plataforma. Y si tuviéramos la magia del inquisidor, podríamos cerrar las grietas esas. Allá afuera no había nada, yo me acuerdo que podés pasar al otro lado, pero no.
That Faintir's blocking the way. We have to set it off.
Anton coming your way. We can't hold them forever.
Do what you can. Meet us inside that building ahead.
There's more fighting our path.
We've got to clear it out to get to the gods.
Nowhere here.
Remember to keep your distance.
Invulnerable to steel, flame, magic,
no such thing.
And the first meal I feed it will be your hearts.
Everyone in!
Oh, another fade tear. Oceans of magic are coursing around us because of the god's ritual.
Then we'd better find Gillenane. Quickly.
Wait. There are wards blocking the way out. Blood magic.
One touch could kill.
How do we get through? Ideas?
Patterns are familiar. If I can fracture the harmonics, we could get through. Maybe.
I deal with blood magic. I can stop the damage long enough to burn out the wards.
That's risky, Nev. Really risky. I can't ask you to do that.
Your way's just as dangerous. Don't like it, but one of us has to do it.
Bueno, la mando a Nef porque quería mandarla a Velara, pero bueno, no voy a decir spoilers, así que la mando a Nef.
Nev, get those wards down. Carefully.
I'm on it.
I'll keep this fade tear in check while you work, but with things so unpredictable, I fear anything might happen once we kill Gillenane.
Solus warned me that there'd always be costs and consequences to fighting gods. But if we kill Gillenane, snatch the god's dagger, and escape, maybe we prove him wrong.
I dearly hope so.
Ha! Got it.
Nice going.
Sure, but let's walk out careful. The gods will have a trap or two.
That is a certainty. I'll take the greatest care, ensuring your Tevinter Mage knows the new face of her empire. You can all be forgiven by embracing the wisdom of surrender. Continue. And even the dread wolf will regret what I do to his pawn.
Come on! Elgradon and Gillenane are still on the island. We can save Nev if we hurry.
Elgradon will pay for this.
The gods know we're coming, but they still need to finish their dagger.
Then we should split their attention.
Right. Half the team comes with me on the main path. Davrin, you and the others stay out of sight and get Lucanus to the ritual.
Then after he kills Gillenane, we rescue Nev. All this magic, it feels like a storm.
Which means Elganard's almost completed the dagger.
Where's Gillenane?
On the move. Spike can feel her hunting for us.
I don't care what these damn gods try, or what they want. We'll kill Gillenane, we'll get our friend back, and then...
Then we kill Elgradon. We'll distract Gillenane until Lucanus gets a clear shot.
Good luck, Davrin.
Like I promised, whatever it takes.
It's all yours.
As is Gillenane.
Ah, claro. Me había olvidado de esto. Bueno, vamos con Tash y Enrich. Claro, Lucani se va a esconder. Y Darwin también está.
Gillenane conjured this fog.
I hear Darkspawn.
On the right side.
Darwin está haciendo quilombo ahí.
The first age of gods was a time of conquest. The second age of gods saw wonders built. Then came plight, crime, betrayal. And the third age of gods was
I see her.
not soon enough, Great Warden.
Don't let her get...
Everett!
He hears you not. Of an empire destroyed by the Dreadwolf. Solus is cunning, persuasive. He is loyal to nothing but his own fears.
Move your ass.
Emmerich?
Fearful. For your transgressions, little book, you face a god alone. Treasures of the ages, set back our work. I will perfect this world, and you shall never see it.
Are you okay, Tosh?
Barely felt anything. Let's go.
You're okay.
Only thanks to you. Now, to the fight!
We need to find Davern. Gillenade grabbed him early.
This struggle is pointless. Wasteful.
Me parece que sale un ogro acá.
Davern, we've got you.
Ah, está.
We'll find him.
Bueno, vamos a matar a todo esto porque si no... Bueno, no hace falta igual matarlo, bro. Me van a reventar, bro. No, entonces lo que voy a hacer, me los voy a ir cargando, pues, ¿no?
You have destroyed treasures of the ages. Set back our work. I will perfect this world, but you shall never see it.
Are you okay, Tosh?
Barely felt anything. Let's go.
I have not forgotten my archdemon debt. That debt will be paid with your companion's blood.
Only thanks to you. Now, to the fight!
We need to find Davern. Gillenane grabbed him earlier.
Attack from a distance!
This struggle is heartless, wasteful.
We're attacking from afar!
We've got you.
Thanks. But now we need Lucanus. He's got Solus's dagger. He's the only one who can kill Gillenane. We'll find him. The ritual is nearly complete. You must keep them away.
They are persistent.
I've got you.
Behold your current age. Fragile, aimless, lost. We are the only beings in this world who can cleanse and tame the blight. Use it to rebuild the old glories. You've done naught but destroy them.
You and Elganon are trapped by the past, just like Solus. You had your chance, each one of you. And we don't owe you a thing.
Dagger! Rook! You must break its contact with Gillenane!
Lucanus? Lucanus!
And so you have your victory. You live. And Gillenane does not. Are you not proud? You finally reached this moment. Or did you think you'd win the day without some painful sacrifice?
If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people.
No one's retreating. We'll all die. Archdemons attacking the North Wall.
You and your friends stood against the gods. Your courage is laudable.
Solus!
But mortals cannot win this battle. I am sorry, it is what must be.
I saved you, Rook. What was the point? You were never up to it.
You're worthless.
Varric never believed you. You are no leader. You failed us all.
What failure cuts your conscience now, I wonder?
Nev!
Blood on your hands.
Your friend is dead.
Dead and gone.
Your fault.
Regret, like all emotions, is a powerful thing. It can bruise us, break us, or blind us to the truth. Regret is even strong enough to serve as the lock on a prison built to hold gods. But such a prison can hold any captive. Even you. You were never ready to make the sacrifices that leadership requires. So through our connection, I molded you into someone the prison would accept in my place.
Varric.
Your work is done.
What's up? This is... This is where we talked when I was dreaming. But I am not dreaming. Has to be some way out of here. Just have to find it. I have to get back to the team.
Bueno, vamos a abrir el cofre ese.
A wolf statue, of course. How did Solus get out of here?
Ahora parece.
Solus swapped places with me, but there's more to it than that.
Ahora estamos en la prisión.
connection tried to mold me into something like him. But I'm not him. Need to find my own way out. Feels like this place is taunting me. I need to get out of here. I can't waste time being stuck. Find out if Lucanus is... No, he was just knocked out. He can't be dead. I have to get out.
Hey, kid. Come on. Solus found a way out. Now you need to find yours.
Barrick? He's not here. Of course he's not. So how do I get out? Chest's open, but that doesn't help me get out.
Ah, no da la skin de la que tiene Solas.
Solus said this prison was built to hold gods.
Built to hold gods. And locked by regret. Didn't he say that, too?
Nev?
Rook. I wanted better for Dogtown. I told you the enchantments were dangerous. You chose me anyway. I trusted you, and it got me killed.
No, you're wrong. My friend, she knew the risks, and she still volunteered. She chose as much as I did. We all believed in what we were fighting for, what we're still fighting for. And Nev knew what it might cost.
She did, kid. We all did. Because you always chose the hard truth over the easy lie. Solus, on the other hand.
Everyone's a pawn to someone like Solus. Pieces to sacrifice, without a second thought.
Davrin.
Whatever it takes. That's what you told us. And you live that. Every day. You helped me rescue the Griffins. Got them to the Wardens. You asked a lot of us, the team. But you asked even more of yourself. And after everything you've done, it was my turn to make this sacrifice. And I'd do it again.
You gave your life to save the world, Davrin. But the world's still not saved. So I'm gonna get out of here, stop Elgranon, and stop Solus. You took a fight that wasn't yours and made it yours. I'll make sure your sacrifice was worth it.
Great job, kid. No. What about mine?
That's
where it all began.
What am I gonna see there?
I think you already know.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca. You need to listen.
Let's go! This way!
Solus killed you. His friend. You tried to talk to him, to reason with him. And he cut you down.
Pretty sure he didn't mean to.
It doesn't matter. You're still dead.
Yeah. Sorry about that, kid.
I'm sorry, Varric.
For what?
For not saving you.
Shit. Didn't you learn anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him. To try to reach him. Even knowing the risks. Because he was my friend. My decision, my sacrifice. And you don't get to take that from me.
But
every story's got an ending. This one just came a little earlier than I planned.
All this time, Harding and Nev. Why didn't anyone tell me?
They thought you knew. You're the only one that wasn't in on it.
They talked to you, I remember.
Nope. They talked to you. Or to themselves. You just filled in the blanks. Time to finish this story. Your story. I just know the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now? To you?
I'll disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty-eyed on me, okay? I had a good run, and I don't regret a second of it.
What about Solus?
You talked to Mythal. You saw the memories. Solus wants to be a hero. That's who he is, deep down. But it's easier for him to play the villain, because that means he didn't fail. All the damage he's done, the people he's hurt, it becomes a choice. Remind him who he really is. He might just listen.
So how do I get out of here?
Listen to your team. Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here.
Better be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Goodbye, Varric. And thank you.
Look!
Looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light!
We've got something. Get ready.
I am Elganon, first of the firstborn, last of the Evanuris. Come to reign over you with fine and gentle hand. Citizens of Minrathous, give yourself to me. Together we shall unleash magic so glorious, so limitless, that all the world will be transformed.
He seized control of the Archon's palace?
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How are the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But Elgernon's blighted the city, and the Venatori have sealed the gates. No one can get in or out.
Even the Minrathous Illuvians went dark. We can't check in with the Shadow Dragons. If it weren't for Solus, they'd already be dead.
Solus?
He got to Minrathous just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
Now, everyone's following Solus, like he's the only one who can save them.
That lying bastard's always been good at getting people to believe in him. And once he takes down Elgernon, he finishes his ritual. And whoever survived gets drowned in demons.
He can't hurt Elgernon yet. That archdemon makes him invulnerable.
So Solus has to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solus goes for Elgernon with the dagger he took from us.
We can't stop Elgernon and his archdemon while Solus is out there ready to stab us in the back again.
Solus is not going to be happy when he sees you've escaped from his trap.
He's got the dagger. There's no way to kill Elgernon without it.
We did attempt to create a dagger to replace the one Solus took.
It looks similar, even feels similar, but it won't cut through enchantments like the real one does.
So it cannot kill Elgernon.
Looks real enough.
But it is not.
We don't have the right weapon to take down our target, and we lost too much killing Gillenane. We have no idea where Nev is or what Elgernon is doing to her.
And Davron and Hassan are...
If Nev were here, she'd tell us the case isn't done. And Davron would already have Hassan in the air. They're not here to finish this, but because of their sacrifice, we are. So let's do it for them. Get a message to anyone who's still out there. Tell them we're gonna stop Elgernon, and we need their help to do it. Then fix up your gear and take care of any unfinished business. In the morning, we take back Minrathis.
Are you okay, Rook?
You know, for the first time in a while, I really am.
Rook, listen. Let us get in touch with our allies. We've got this. You just, take care of yourself. I'll come by your room later, okay? To check up on you.
Heroína caída, dice. Bueno, a la final Lucani llegamos a 10 con Hardin, con Emric. Hay que hablar con los compañeros.
Emric, how are things in Navarra?
Outbreaks of malicious spirits, panic at the eclipse. The Watchers are helping keep order. Fortunately, we're not as vulnerable to darkspawn as some other kingdoms.
Why not?
Oh, it's impossible to blight the dead. But with time, even Navarra may be overrun.
When Gillenane died, it was like the Fade spilled into the real world for a moment.
A small taste of what Solus would have done if you hadn't stopped him from tearing down the Veil back when this started.
It was a team effort. Me, Harding, Nev, and Varric.
We ask you to plunge back into battle without a proper chance to mourn. Davron's room is as he left it, as though he might stroll in with Hassan one day.
They were heroes. To the end.
Indeed they were. I'm relieved beyond measure that we took the time to visit Blackthorn Manor, Rook. Given Johanna's partnership with the Venatori, I'm sure they would have eagerly employed her bone construct had we not stopped her. Onwards, my friend. I'll be ready, whatever awaits us.
Bueno, ahí lo que nos dijo Henry. Si no matábamos a la compañera de él, después aparece.
Hey, Varric. Are you busy? I came to apologize. Yeah, I know. I'm always apologizing for something. I should have seen this sooner. I should have known. Or maybe I did, and I just didn't want it to be true. It's all on me now. I guess it always was. I have to walk out of this room and lead the team against Solus and Elgarnon like nothing happened. As though I think everything will be all right in the end. Like a story. I'll finish this job. I promise. For you. And Davrin. And Asan. And Nev. And everyone else we've lost. Goodbye, Varric. I know where to find you if I need you.
Esto me parece que nunca lo hice. Nunca se me cruzó venir a ver qué pasaba.
I keep expecting Davrin to challenge me to push-ups or something. Or Asan to come and ask for a treat.
Yeah.
Those figures he carved? I'll get one of the lords to make more. And print his book. He'd want people to learn to kill monsters. And you were right. He'd also want us to finish the job. So just say the word. I'm ready to find out how to make Elgarnon burn. The Antom and Ravain have gone berserk. They're killing anything that moves. Be a lot worse if the Dragon King were leading them. The lords have kept them away from cities and towns so far. You saved a lot of lives when you helped me put him down. Elgarnon lost it after you disappeared. He raged about us killing Gillenane. Brought down a huge pillar of fire on the island. We barely got away in time. A lot of Antom didn't. It burned so bright that we all saw purple for hours. Turned the whole island to glass. Let me know when it's time. I'm ready.
Siempre lo mando a Darwin que muera porque no, a Hardy no puede ser que muera.
It feels so different without Davrin. I can't believe he's just gone. We don't talk about it much, but everyone knows it. We wouldn't be here if Davrin hadn't stepped up.
He was a hero. We won't forget it.
Nev, too. Nev should be here. Elgarnon still has her. We'll take him down and we'll get her back. Early in our search for Solus, Varric would ask me, "You sure you want to be here? It won't be easy." And I'd say, "I know. I'm not afraid of difficult." I didn't know how difficult it would be, especially without his wisdom. He could always make sense of things, you know?
I know exactly what you mean.
Right. You were talking to him this whole time.
Just a memory of him, enhanced by Solus's magic, I think.
I'd take that. Just to hear that voice one more time, telling me it will all be okay. We've tried to get messages through to the Shadow Dragon since Elgarnon took over Minrathous. No luck.
The Shadows will keep fighting. It's all we know. We fought for years against corrupt and tyrannical rulers. At his core, Elgarnon is just one more.
With a dragon and immortality and ancient elven magic.
Which definitely complicates things.
Let's get there quickly. I know I'm ready.
I've got a score to settle with Elgarnon. For the Titans and Dwarves. He has no idea who he's messed with. You, me, Varric, Nev. We started this. Let's make sure we end it right. Everyone's ready. Just say the word.
You were a warden to the end, Davrin. A hero. But you were a lot more than that to this team. You were a friend. We couldn't find any trace of you. I don't know what to think about that. Whatever it means, we miss you, Davrin. Hassan, we're gonna miss you, boy. You're one of a kind. Wherever you are, I hope it's filled with all the truffles you could ever imagine. And worms. Let's not forget those. Always carving your toys. We'll keep these safe, too.
Ah, Lucanis está acá porque Ned no está. Bueno, por eso también la mandé a Ned a que saque la trampa. Porque si la mandaba, yo la quería mandar a Velara. Porque sabía que tenía romance y quería saber qué pasaba. Pero claro, si ella no está ahora, no tenía la escena que vamos a tener. Por eso se fue al cuarto.
Doing this without Nev.
I'm sorry, Lucanus. I know how important she was to you.
She restored much of my faith in people. I wanted to give her the world she deserved. These gods have taken too much, Rook. No more. We want them dead.
She was taken. She might still...
False hope could kill me, Rook. Katerina sent me a vintage bottle of port to mark my ascension as First Talon. I plan to share it with Davron, with Hassan at our feet.
I'll miss them too.
We will have to settle for stopping Elgarnon and carving Davrin's name into his blighted heart. Now comes the fight for those we can still save. Despite the cost, Gillenane is dead. We should still count it a victory.
I knew you wouldn't miss twice. Are you okay?
I'm well, though that was no ordinary death blow. I assure you that striking down a god is not something any killer can mistake. That is worth remembering, given we still have 2 gods to destroy. The crows have been busy in Treviso. The blight was bad enough, but making sure we cleaned up all the governor's comic. Mierda. We should rebuild the city with a new monument, Evenchi's Folly, 10 stories high. If we must live in the shadow of their mistakes, it should at least be decorative. When you are ready to end this, Spite and I will be at your side.
Come in.
Okay, so... okay. Well... I don't know what to say. That's new. For me. I mean, there's the obvious stuff. Like, I'm glad you're back. Here.
Me too.
Right. Of course you are. So, with all that, I hope I didn't show up in that Fade prison. The one that showed your regrets, because it feels like it might make things awkward.
Nah. Lots of other people did, but never you.
Okay. Good. That's good to hear. So, now that you're back, I was thinking, well, this is hard. Finding the words, I mean.
You can do this.
They told me that we'd find you. Tosh, Emmerich, everyone. They told me to believe, keep the faith. But after what happened with my brother, my head wanted to believe. My heart, sometimes it doesn't want me to be happy. I still didn't give up. I couldn't. And now here you are in front of me.
Like there was ever a doubt? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just can't believe it. Still, after everything that's happened, that could happen, Elgrenon's taken Minrathous. The world could end tomorrow. You know what, though? That doesn't matter. Not right now. I want to live in this moment as long as I can.
Anything could happen. So let's hold on to joy while we can.
Malalath Athim Mir Uthinira. It's calm. I like it. Not something I'm used to, being calm. It's nice. Different, but nice.
Enjoy it. Because we have to get back out there soon enough.
I know, but for now, it's nice. After everything we've been through, being trapped in the Fade, we deserve this moment.
Can't argue with that.
Hey, Rook, I, have something I want to say.
What's up?
You know what? Never mind. It's not important.
Okay. I won't push it, but...
Some things are hard to say. Really, really hard. If I say the words, those 3 words, what if I have to unsay them later? No, this is important. I need to say it. I'm going to say it.
Then let's hear it.
I want to say it. It's important you hear me say it. I thought I lost you, Rook. I thought I'd lost part of myself, too. Days went by, weeks, no word from you. Then we saw you, pulled you out, and I love you, Rook. More than I knew I could. Whatever happens next, I need you to know that.
I love you too, Balara.
Thank you, Rook.
For saying I love you?
For everything. All you've done for us, for me. We should get up soon. But later works too. Much, much later.
Ah, hay que hablar con Velar otra vez.
Nev meant so much to me, you know? She was my big sister. Not the kind you fight with, but the kind you want to be like. The kind I tried to be to Syrian. But she's gone. Taken by my gods. I thought I'd lost you too. Both my anchors gone at once.
I'm back now, and I'm not going anywhere.
And we've got a job to do. Rook?
Yeah, Balara?
Thanks for, well, being there when I needed you. That moment, it meant a lot.
It meant a lot to me too, Balara.
Okay, let's go save the world. Arlethan Forest is nothing but chaos. The Veil is in shreds. Demons everywhere. Reality's falling apart.
That bad?
Yeah, that bad. It'd be even worse if we hadn't stopped Anaris, but it's bad enough. We need to take down Elgernon and Solus, or else Arlethan's just the prelude to what's coming our way. Whatever Elgernon's doing, the lighthouse feels it.
How do you mean?
I don't know. It's hard to explain, but there's just a sense of sadness. Can a building be sad? If it can, this one is. It's also scared. Can't forget that. I'm surprised that fake dagger is as close to the original as it is.
Why's that?
The enchantments, they weren't all that powerful, but they were incredibly complex. Whatever else you say about Solus, he's skilled and subtle. Makes him all the more dangerous. Ready to go whenever you are, Rook.
Bueno, ya hablé con todos.